Is it really that simple? I guess it is that simple in all fairness. We just wait. There we go. Copy. Streaming updates. Send. Kinda already started. It's fine. Fine. I don't think... Okay, so what to do next? I gotta do the last little bits of this. I only have, like... What is it? 700 and something to go? Where is it that's the last of the animation? So where's the last frame he moves? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Hold on. Gotta boot up the old phony for following along. Otherwise, I can't follow along properly. Shut up, phone. Ignore that, please. Let me just quickly find the stream. Binkus. There we go. I'm going to drop it on the opposite side where there's not going to be a problem. Alrighty. Alright, let's get into the final parts. So, he's supposed to come over here. We'll see. What do we... Oh. There we go. Don't want to have a looping audio of my phone being picked up by my headphones. Okay, let's see. What do we add next? I don't... I need to mute Discord for the time being so I don't... I gotta go... There we go. So now I won't get constant updates and you guys won't be hearing my Discord keep going off because that's the... Right, so... Not really what I expected, but... Should be good enough. I realized a problem here was that I'm using basically I need to copy and paste this over. There we go. That's phenomenally better. Oh my gosh. I realized that I also didn't fix the thumb. I guess I don't have to, but like, it's gonna bug me if I don't. Oh, that's not too choppy. Okay, hold on. I don't want to constantly have to deal with this. Okay, that's why it's like this. Okay. I guess this works. I think that turned out phenomenally. Okay, so to preface this, I need to add this piece here. Actually, if we're gonna make this realistic, we would want to have this. You change the foot over to here. This is the last resting position. Then we would have you move along with wherever the knees are going. And we can kind of have a shift in the upper body. Should probably add a that foot's not touching. Well, it's not going to be very much seen. Okay. I think would make the most sense. I need to make what's it called? Something for him to pick up so that he looks into the camera and then we can end the scene off there. So what are we at for frames? Okay, we're almost at 800. It'll take at least 900 frames so we can then have a... I have an idea. Okay. Come with me for a second. Wait there while I set up this. Because I had an idea. Because this is all going to be edited in post, the sound effects and such like that. Because that's still a thing I have to do, which is going to take me at least at least an hour maybe. Okay, so we need, basically, I want to make a phantom version of a character. Let's see, what would make sense? We can make a phantom Fredbear. We have a Fredbear model. Recently, I made something called Creeper. I think Creeping? Creeping. Creeping Fredbear, which is perfect for that, but it doesn't look. It's scary, but it's not gonna work in my favor. I think what we should do is make like a shadowed or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Just gotta go through my files and find what would work best. We could always make it be a shadowy Fredbear. Because I don't know if a Shadow or Roxy would make much sense. I don't want to. I'm not injecting a self-character-ness, because that's not how this works. The nice thing is, making a flash is really easy, actually. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I'm basically looking for the files, so hang on there for a second. I think if we make a Shadow Fredbear, it will work the best. But it's going to be an entire thing, and I really don't want to deal with that, so... That's perfect. I found the right color. Since we're making a shadowed version of Fredbear, basically. That tune is way too much. We'll put -2. What if we went with this one instead? Well, that's not cartoony. So give me a second, guys. I just gotta... Maybe this will work. I want to go for a purple that fits for a shadow character. I'm trying to go for a very... oh, hang on. Let me switch over for you guys. I realize that, here. So you can see what I'm doing. As I realize you're just kind of... I'm making a Phantom Fredbear, basically. But I have to get their colors all right. So... I'm going to actually use the same hex for all of them. It's going to look a little wonky at first. It's going to be all the same color. But you'll see. This one... we make that color. This one, slightly lighter this one. We're gonna basically increasing the density by a little bit each time. As for ST2, that's perfect. Using a bunch of customs. They're all super useful. Might actually be more functional if we made the eyes glow properly. Oh, that's perfect, guys. As for the interior of the mouth, I think... Oh, I made the wrong color. Oops. Or we leave it at that. That's fine. We do need cartoon white, though. Guess we could always do the exact same protocol for this. Does it say dots? I don't think it says dots, but I think it's implied. It's this one, that's the one I use. No, okay, what do I use for the, That's way better, guys. So much better. I think since we're making it all like shadowed and stuff like that, I think we need like a... This could work. What does it look like? I don't know if that one works particularly well. Basically need a cartoon black. Is that what that's called? Cartoon? So it's, what's it called? They have names. They're NPR. NPR. There we go. Tons of NPRs. Ooh, this could work. I think that could work, maybe. What does it look like? I think it will work for everything. What is this one? Okay, so it's just ST. They're the same, so. Actually, don't think we need this, seeing it's a shadow animatronic. I'm gonna keep the bind, but I'm gonna remove everything else. Is this a light thing? It 100% is. But I don't know if I like these. Phantom. That's not how you spell that. Phantom. There we go. Bio. Glowing black. I think if we went with this, it would work pretty well. If we attach the endo to everything. Because he's got a lot of endo, so I should probably select all of his endo parts. Don't want to select any regular parts though. Oh, that's part of his normal hands. Okay. Said I didn't want to do it this way, but it didn't leave me much of a choice, so now we just gotta fix the color ramp. We have a Shadow Fredbear now. You know, I kind of liked... I like this kind of nearly like this deactive kind of stance. Because then you can get this kind of image. Like, look at this. Now, let's go ahead and drag our cartoon character, which I know might break the illusion of like the entire like... Yeah, let me make sure that I have all of him selected before we drag him into the main animation. I think it's this one, yeah. We don't want him to catch any light yet, so we're gonna kind of... We don't want him to be insane. Alright, that was unrelated to the actual model making. How will it look in this realistic scene? I want him to look almost out of place. I should have saved prior to this, but that's okay. There's a choice. Oh, it doesn't. I think it turned out. I think it will turn out pretty good. Let me just save real quick. Oh, he totally is out of place. It's perfect. Look at that. It's so weird looking. And it's perfect. This is the camera angle we're fighting with. And so, like, look at how the realism will be intentionally thrown off. Hold on. Eh, it's funny. Sorry, a lot of things over here are a little bit screwed up. Which is completely on me. For the record, also, I want to make sure that any poses that are done in general... Okay. We want him to be here the entire time. He's always been here. I don't think he'll talk with his mouth, maybe. Maybe we'll have his eyes flash or something. But we'll see how I pull it. Because we want him to look over here. So, whoa, we're almost at the finale here. Look at this. Almost 800 frames. We're just about there. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. For those of you new wondering who Weirdo McGee over there is, that's Shadow. Shadow Fredbear, basically. He's going to be canon in this series from now on. You guys will see what I mean in a little bit. It's a thing. Back to the animation. Okay. I don't think he's actually moved forward that much. These are always fun to deal with, which is these are the knee joints, by the way. I should really have these together. I'm not gonna move much apart. But I'm not gonna do the easy way out and link them together because it's unnecessary. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I was the one who did all this rigging, but I think I'm wrong there. I don't think I did the rigging for this. I think they did. The people who made this made the rigging for it. I'm gonna commend them. They did a good job. Just funny, because this is also the foot. I don't know how that works. Oh, I know how it works. Never mind. I know exactly how it works. I think... So it is. It's supposed to have its own little... The McGee here. Okay, we're playing at 8 frames a second. This might be way longer than 1,000 frames. This is playing at really slow. This is an 8 frame second animation. This is 8 frames a second, when it's me playing at a normal 24 frames a second. I don't like how that does that. That's pretty good. I don't mind that. Almost done, guys. Almost done, chat. No, we don't do that here. And then I'm so used to doing it with the other way, so it's weird when I do it this way. I realize also the head's been in the wrong direction this entire time. Silly me. Another reason why I say camera placement is very important is because at this point it should be following him. So I'm going to increase the size. This is not important to anything besides my comfort. I'm going to move the camera a little bit over this way. Hopefully this turns out well. This is what it's going to look like, by the way. Real quick. In view of it. Don't crash, please. I spent a lot of time on this. Oh yeah, it's good. I think this is turning out really well. Looking forward to rendering this for you guys. Speaking of rendering, this is a rendering issue. I don't like that. I don't like there being issues in my animation. We got an issue on the foot. There are games I want to play for you guys. Like there's a game called Control. It's on PlayStation whatever's, but I don't know how to connect that to my PC. So it's whatever. Say hi to Shadow Fredbear, or just Shadow in this series will be called Shadow. Look how cool he looks. He is so out of characterly glowing. Do you know what would be perfect for this? I know what would be perfect for this. By the way, I know why it's playing at such a low speed. I realized it because I was... Hang on. Give me a second. I need to get my Erroxxy character. Because Erroxxy, he has something in his mask or his head that many people may notice, or maybe people may not notice. Is he has this distortion field that I made a while back. Watch a tutorial for it. And Fredbear is gonna have that around him. Well, behind him. The more distorted it looks, the better it is going to be. We know if we did this right as if it's see-through. It is. Good. Here's the thing. Because of how it's going to look, we need to do some minor sculpting. Can't really have this be distorting everything at once, which is fine with me. Needs to be significantly lumpy though. It can't be too lumpy. It needs to kind of appear as like a You know, this is actually not a bad idea to add keyframes for this. Let's turn this up to 1. Back to sculpting. Now that we have it at 1. Oh, hold on. No, we don't need it like that then. How does it look if we do this, by the way? Yeah, we gotta see how this looks. Oh, also we have to make sure that it's shiny. Then we can kind of just... and we'll get what looks like this, basically. What will we get? Oh yeah, that looks like warping. And then the limelight. Huh? We'll kind of just apply this infinitely to make sure that it looks good for the rest of the animation. want to finish this tomorrow, but I don't know if I have the time tomorrow to finish this. So I'm going to finish it now. While I have the time. Significantly further out. Give me a second. What was I working on prior to this? Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I was working on something prior and I needed my friend's help, but I don't remember what it was anymore. Doesn't always need to be in frame, that's the thing. basically want this frame to be just his face. So yeah, I want him to look shocked a little bit. This is going to be a very special moment. Thing is, now we gotta animate him too. Thankfully, because he's supposed to be a shadow, we don't have to animate him too much. No. Nope. Why do these snap into place? basically want there to be this kind of constant shift. Should give it a more another thing I need to do. These have emissions, supposedly. Okay, fine. Move it back a little bit. When does his eyes stop doing the thing? That's all I care about. His eyes. I need to care about that. Okay, so it's here. They finish talking. Stop it. Oh my gosh. I'm supposed to be in editing. Animations. Is it visible when his eyes do the thing? Okay, right about here-ish. Nearly instantly. It needs to be a really close-up image. So we gotta put Springtrap, or sorry, Sinnertrap. Okay, nope. Just him. put him into his best pose yet. And just is like a really good idle standard pose. We want to make him look less like powerful, more scared almost. It's fine, I don't really care. This is all going to be not seen. Dude. That's it. Speaking of that, we do need to make a snap light, like an object of pure black that snaps to the camera. So we can add it right here. It's gonna be funny because it's gonna be the last frame. We're gonna put this at 120. Give us 20 extra frames. What does it do? It's really not much. Is it gonna cast a shadow? Here's the thing. We need to make sure that it has nothing to itself. Oh. Should mention that it follows the camera. Is it gonna see anything? What will it look like? Possess itself. Hopefully. I think we're done. Finally, this took me so long. By the way, thanks for watching, guys. This is the end of the stream. See you when I post this. Enjoy. Bye.